Alright, so this is a chorus of happiness, and it's relatively easy. Remember, I'm tuned a whole step and a half, so be mindful of that. So anyways, what you're starting off with is an E minor. E minor, and then A minor. So, E minor, and then after the A minor is another E minor. So it's E minor, A minor, E minor. And then after the second E minor, it goes into the C with the added G, which I explained earlier in a previous video. So yeah. And then after that, it kind of gets a little weird. But anyways, I'll try and describe it to you. Remember, look at the link in the description for a reference, because you know, always helps. But anyways, it's the C with the added G, and then transition note. It's just gonna be the second fret on the low E string. That's it. So it's just the second fret on the low E string. Everything else open. So C with the added G. Transition. It's simple enough, right? Hopefully. After the transition note, it's G. After G, it's another transition note, kind of, but it's what you're doing is you're letting go of the index finger, or how, I don't know. Pretty much, the only thing that's gonna stay where it is your pinky or your ring finger on the third fret of the high E, and then put some finger on the second fret of the low E string. But you only hit, oh, sorry, I'm not, yeah, go to hell. But essentially only two fingers are going to be on the guitar, so yeah, I'm intentionally trying to flip you off. But anyways, so it's G. So it's going to be second fret on the low E, open, 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 third fret of the high E. So G, transition. After the transition, it's an E minor. So D, so let's start from the beginning. G, no, very beginning of the chorus, sorry. E minor, A minor, E minor, C with the added G, transition note, or chord, G, weird, G, E minor, D, after the D, another C with an added G. So, and this by far is probably one of my most favorite chords that Elliott plays. When I first heard the song, I fell in love with this song just because of this part, because it's so goddamn cool. But anyways, after the C with the added G, so it's da da. That chord right there is so cool. But anyways, well, it's kind of complicated. You're gonna need to practice how to transition from the C with the added G to that chord, because it's kind of a cramped space from this to that. But anyways, what you're doing is C with added G, and then you turn into. And the fingering for this is so the way I do it is middle finger on the second fret of the low E, ring finger on the second fret of the A, index finger on the first fret of the D, and the your pinky on the second fret of the G. Everything else is open. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but it was weird for me at first, definitely. But just practice, and you'll get better. Don't worry. So start from the beginning. So, E minor, A minor, E minor, C with the added G, transition, G, transition, the E minor, D, C with the added G, weird, awesome chord, and then it repeats itself, but the only thing that's different is that at the end, instead of doing the cool chord, you do something different. But essentially, you're repeating the chorus twice. So after you do it once, after you do this chord, that's once, and then you repeat it again. E minor, A minor, E minor, C, G, E minor, D, regular C. This time, this is what's different. Regular C, after the D, C, regular C. And this part's kind of hard, but anyways, what you're gonna do is from the C, you're gonna move your, yeah. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna move. Fuck it. So you're not playing the low E string. You're not playing the low E string, and then you put your ring finger on the 4th fret of the A string. Everything else is open, but you're most likely, it doesn't matter if you play the strings in the between. It sounds fine if you mute them, but it doesn't matter. But anyways, your index finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of the B string, and your middle finger is going to be on the 3rd fret of the high E string. And index finger, 2nd fret, middle finger, 3rd fret of the E string, and then so. And then after that, you just slide it over 2 frets. Everything moves 2 frets, so. Ah, God, I need to cut my nails, man. And then you start into the verse again. There's no blah 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 blah. But anyways, so let's try that again. I'll repeat it for you just one more time. And yeah. I feel like such a badass playing that chord. And then you go into the conclusion, but that's for a different video. Anyways, I hope you learned something from this, and if I made a mistake, please call me out on it, because I probably did. Anyways, link of where I learned how to play the song in the description, and yeah, have a good day.